We got to be more of a dick. Yes, us, gang. Me and you, us. We got to be more of a dick. And you got to be account for the baddies. Because ultimately, that's just being more authentic. That's just expanding yourself from people pleasing, wanting to fit in, and wanting to not hurt feelings. Because what does that do? That is literally shrinking yourself, your brain, and your being. You're literally blocking off neural pathways at the cost of your personal growth and personal evolution. Because when you are willing to be a dick, a cunt for the baddies, you are just being authentic. You are setting clear boundaries on your attention, energy, and time. As in, I don't ascribe to that story. I don't operate in that frame. That may be your truth, but that is not real to me. I do not feed negativity, fear, or limit. Literally, do not feed fear, negativity, or limit. Do not ascribe to stories that do not serve you. Do not operate in frames that limit you. And if you are operating in a pattern where you are wanting to fit in, not hurt feelings, not expressing your authentic self, you are literally living out a pattern that shrinks your brain at the cost of your personal growth and personal evolution. So you gotta be willing to be a dick when the time need be. Set clear time boundaries. Hey, if we're not gonna look for solutions, growth and expansion, how we can make everything better in this conversation, in this situation, then I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go away. Where it's like, if you're gonna keep feeding a victim mentality, then I'm just not gonna be around you. That's just reality of it, because other human beings' energy seep into you. So you gotta be precise with the energy that you're living out, the pattern that you're living out. So whenever fear, negativity, and limit come up around you within other human beings, within events, within your own brain, either disassociate, cut it off, or redirect it. Because at the end of the day, you're either feeding the energy of death or you're feeding the energy of life. There is no in between. Life is God, love, expansion, growth, and evolution. Death is fear, limit, negativity, limitation. And the reality is, the more that you lessen yourself, you want to fit in, you want to people please, cut it off, bro. Cut it off. Cut it off. Kill it from existence. Do not allow it to waste your life. Do not allow it to cost your personal growth and personal evolution. Hurt feelings if you need to. Be clear and precise. Show up how you need to, because it's just literally increasing the standard of how you're investing your time, your energy, and attention, which you never get back. That might mean that you change work environments. That might mean that you show up differently to your family or to those around you. That might mean having hard conversations. That may mean directly saying that you don't ascribe to a certain story, to a certain frame, to a certain thought pattern or belief, words, behaviors, emotions that feed death, fear, negativity, limitation, kill it from existence. If you can redirect the conversation, redirect the energy, redirect what's going on into life, forward motion, solutions, and love, phenomenal. But that does not happen where humans are talking about other humans in the form of gossip, or if you are focusing on the pain without offering a solution, or if you are focusing on a past events in a leisurely and entertainment based way. That is the energy of death. That is literally the energy of death. Go towards the energy of life and reaffirm that pattern. Now, so anytime it comes up, just be precise, be clear, be loving, provide grace, provide the opportunity for human beings to grow, provide grace for yourself to grow, and just clearly lay it out. Any story that doesn't serve love, growth, and evolution and forward motion, I don't feed it and I don't ascribe to it. Any frame that shrinks humans and life and limits it, I do not ascribe to any form of frame that does not empower me towards love, light, evolution, growth, and expansion. Anything that has even the whiff of fear, negativity, limit, it doesn't exist in my brain. It doesn't exist in my heart. So if you're gonna be around it, honestly, I'm just not gonna talk to you. Like, we're not gonna be around each other because we're not living the same way. We don't think the same, we don't feel the same, and we're not going for the same life. But provide humans the grace, provide yourself the grace, because we're all growing and expanding as people. But just be precise, be loving, and be a dick and cunt when need be. Because ultimately, that's just being authentic. And when it comes to authenticity, authenticity is presence. Presence and authenticity is love. And that energy of love is God. And God is love. Love is God. God is love. There is nothing else. Whether you want to call it from a biological sense, energetic sense, or a spiritual sense, there's only the energy of love. That is high frequency activities. Bah! High frequency activities. Ultimately, you are either in the energy of love, the energy of life, or the energy of death. There is no in between. And in the only moment that exists, you are living out that pattern. You are living out that pattern. So I'm gonna call it out right now. If you in any way are optimizing towards fitting in, lessening yourself, and therefore literally blocking neural pathways in your brain and shrinking yourself at the cost of personal growth and personal evolution, you are living in a pattern where that's okay. You're living in a pattern where that's okay with your work environment, with your relationship, with your love life, with your family, with everywhere that you frequent all the time. So decide to only feed the energy of life, love, expansion, growth, and personal evolution, because that's how you expedite it. The life that you want to build and live from a place of love, from a place of power, from a place of clarity. That's how you win and succeed. Because with that comes the mastery of the game. The mastery of the game comes from acquiring skills. Acquiring skills comes through repetition of doing those things. And the more that you fiercely cut off Negativity, limit, and fear allow them to die from existence from all of your life. All there is to do is do, build, create, be still, and see what is worthy of doing, building, and creating. And if you ever read The Winner Effect, or if you know the belief, the winner effect goes into the fact where, like, when you are winning, your brain opens up, you come up with new ideas, you more powerfully live in new behaviors, action behaviors, you are more aligned because you live out this pattern of winning. And the external world reinforces that upon you. Your hormones and brain literally open up and work for you to come up with solutions and take more aligned action in the life that you actually want to build. But when you're not operating in that way, I'm just calling it as a loser, lessening yourself, wanting to fit in while not hurting opinions, literally withholding your authentic self, blocking off neural pathways, shrinking yourself, your brain, your being, at the cost of your growth and evolution. You are living out that pattern. You got to kill that pattern because the only moment that exists is now. So it's like, what pattern are you living out? So live out the pattern of love, life, evolution, growth at the cost of everything, literally at the cost of everything. Taking control of what stories you do ascribe to, taking control of what frames that you allow yourself to operate in, taking control of the standards of how you're investing your energy in all human environments all of the time in order for life-term expansion, growth, and evolution, and actually live out the life that you want to live. That's just what it takes. That's literally what it takes. You are living out that pattern now, so you got to kill it from existence, because ultimately, it's not even about being a dick or being a con. It's just about being authentic, so you can actually be present, and that's the energy of love. Authentic presence, love. Authentic presence, love. Energy of life, energy of growth, energy of expansion, and that is truthfulness, that is authenticity, and authenticity is magnetizing. It is polar. You will powerfully pull some humans, and you will powerfully repel others. So be a dick, be a con when need be, so you can actually live out the energy of love, because that's how you're going to powerfully expedite your personal growth and personal evolution. All love, blessings. I'll talk to you next time.